Arl really needs to step up on this team, but this pick that he did leaves a lot of questions for me. We talked about the Zeus, which I thought the Zeus, once the T-Tier came out, would have been great for Spirit as well, and it's stable. Viper is a very unstable pick. You're really going in for the laning stage. 1 or 2 inch ganks and you die a couple times, you got no game anymore. You don't really have a purpose. So this pick is truly just meant to slow down BZM in the laning stage. And he's got to execute there. And it's not going to be the easiest task either, so all eyes on Laurel for me.
Well, there's a lot of eyes down bottom for Yuragi, who ping. I think he caught sight of him briefly. So they won't...
Slark has night vision, right? So it's going to be hard to gank that guy.
But they have the blood grenades. Look at them. Oh my god, are they all going to get killed now? Dude, CM doesn't know what's coming. They dropped the spray down, the OK. And now ready to run at her? Maposhka? Are they going to go for it? No, doesn't look like it. They don't want to chase. They're worried that there's a bunch of heroes there. They don't know that there's only a couple.
All right. There might be some battle at the rune here. MC's ready.
Oh, the 2 heroes stun, and then the blood grenade onto both. Team Spirit getting ran at. They're going through the firestorm, but Mira is going to live? Question?
Taiga
Maybe
might die
blood
here.
grenade. Oh my god, if they get the kill on a Taiga, first blood goes to collapse. They do take down Maposhka after, but a huge win.
Collapse?
Oh,
has a blood grenade. Can he get in a click? 1 click, that's all he needs.
Oh! Double
There he
kill
got
for
it.
collapse. And now turning on to MC, but the burrow strike is there. With Mira nearby, MC has to back out. That's crazy. What a start. Dude, that's his,
he has
that's
a
his
ring of
health.
Yep, he's got a ring of health now.
What in the... Oh, man. That's crazy.
And Mind Control has to just kill himself to a tower because he's going to miss the first wave top. He's going to miss the first 2 waves on the top lane.
Okay.
Absolute disaster for OG.
What a start. I mean, that's everything. You start your lane against an Underlord as a Slark, and he has a ring of health. And then you look at MC, and he has nothing. He had to use his blood grenade even. Yadaro's getting a free start to this game.
Pretty much the difference in net worth, looking at the 2, is MC has 90 gold with the same items as the Underlord, but Underlord has a free ring of health in his inventory.
Wow.
That's big.
Okay.
And Taiga, blood grenade has been tossed out. Another Lance here.
Oh, trying to bring him down. Yadaro chasing. Taiga is going to be killed. So Yadaro getting a pick off there, and MC trying to force Maposhka back. He actually needs to be careful. Maposhka, that clarity pop. Yadaro's right on top of him. Okay. Won't be able to do it. Mira dies to Yuragi down bottom while this chase continues. So 6 kills in 2 minutes, 3 kills a minute seems good. Maposhka maybe gonna die now also, or maybe gonna kill Taiga. Oh no, Taiga, not like this. Oh, the burrow strike to try and keep his buddy alive. MC barely able to keep that Phoenix living, and now MC, they chase in. Maposhka is gonna get 1 right click off, and Taiga now hiding off in the trees. Yadaro trying to chase, has stick charges, has Spirit Lance, but Maposhka's gonna die. They didn't decide to pop it for the Spirit Lance. Taiga gets away. Instead, it's Maposhka that's dead.
What is with these teams? That just,
I don't know.
There's like blood in there. We just want to battle to the death.
Well, there might be another death up top where the body blocks are coming in. Sandstorm and Yadaro in trouble. He dies to MC. You know what it is? Like, I think Team Spirit, they're this team that does like to go late game sometimes, but they play in Eastern Europe, and so many of the teams there just like fight like crazy. So they never back down, and OG's a fighty team too.
Yeah. For sure. And I think more than anything, what Team Spirit was trying to do is really exploit. I feel like deep in their bones, they feel like they should crush this lane because MC missed the first 2 waves, and they're playing in that way. But maybe a little too overconfident here. That death on Yatoro kind of equalized this lane in a lot of ways, as MC now has this ring of health. Still not an easy lane, to say the least. But it was salvaged. It was salvaged.
Right.
And if we have a moment to take a breath at some point, I did want to check the mid lane.
Yeah, talk to me about it. What are you seeing here?
I haven't checked it. 10-7 versus 13-10. Viper's doing well. He's not crushing. But I think he's doing good enough right now. If they can somehow deny the runes, actually, he might get a kill here. No, only 3 stacks there. Won't be enough there.
Yeah, I guess this is a lane that it probably gets worse the more levels that Viper gets as well.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be more and more Viper favored. But the one thing that you have going for you as a Tinker is the laser miss chance will make it so most likely he won't die in the laning stage here.
Okay.
But I feel like unless Inch makes rotation, you're not killing this Viper either.
Well, it is a 4-minute Vanguard finish for Collapse down bottom. So while Viper not likely to be able to get that kill onto BZM that effectively, the side lanes very much doing well at this point for Team Spirit. Although, like you talked about, MC having gotten that Ring of Health, he's almost at Vanguard too. Things starting to feel a little bit better.
I think he's just happy at this point.
Yeah.
Somehow, he is now a higher level than Yatoro, with all the craziness that has happened into this top lane here. Getting really close to his Vanguard as well, and once he hits Vanguard, he's invulnerable. And unfortunately, this patch, Vanguard is still that one of those items where if you finish it as an offlaner, nobody can touch you. At least for the most part. The supports can't touch you.
BZM, he hits the scan, realizes Mira's in the area. Mira rotates in and won't be able to connect there. Kittrack makes the move. He has a Satyr Banisher with him. So ready to go for some purge action if they need to. Well, also the dive comes from Laurel. A lot of rotations mid, and Taiga makes the full commitment. Gonna go under the tower, take down that Viper. What a big move from the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's quite good here. Is Tinker a universal hero now, or what?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering, BZM just gonna go for a Soul Ring play, but actually they're gonna catch him with just the supports. And BZM is gonna go down.
Wow. Oh man, that is a nice little chunk of levels for them. These
great presence of mind by Mposhka just to TP and help his other support kill the mid laner. I don't think BZM expected that one with Valaro still respawning.
Interesting. And now getting closer to the 6-minute runes. They came up. It's a DD for Laurel. 7 minutes. Got
Top
those.
lane, Yatoro might be in trouble.
Is he under? And they do find him. Okay. So MC gets that kill.
Vanguard Sand King. What can you do?
Look at this. They're just diving BZM. This poor guy's level 5. I mean, this is Tinker dying, so I feel good about this. So, BZM.
Oh, we got everything we wanted here. Tinker and PL both died.
This is
it's
great.
a win for everyone.
Everybody's having a good time. 7 minutes, though. Who's getting those XP runes?
Oh,
Looks like
Kidrak's
Taiga's
making a
in
great
position.
play here. Look what Kidrak's doing. He's dragging the mid wave.
Okay.
You're on Radiant, my friend. You're not on Dire, but he stopped the catapult push in the mid lane with his Tinker dying there. And now there's going to be a triple wave coming into BZM. Maybe you want to loop back here and help him out a little bit.
Right.
Looks like the supports are just leaving on Team Spirit.
Dude, this is the thing. Like, lanes don't exist anymore. After, like, 4 minutes, they're just gone and doing, like, a bunch of random stuff. MC, and nobody's going for the bounty runes. Yuragi actually is going to run to try and steal the XP rune as MC still trying to survive there. Burrow Strike comes through onto Mira, down low, pop stick, damage out. Is it going to be enough?
Oh
it
my
actually
God.
is! And with the caustic, Yatoro took so much damage. Collapse shows up, rotates in from bottom, takes down Taiga.
And then Yuragi's
able to get
keeping
back home.
mid. He might run after Laurel here. This is a level 6 Slark.
He got level 6 off of that rune, and now Pop's ulti kills the Viper. What a play. Look at this. The laning's done. It's just over. BZM's bottom now.
I really like this choice. Because Yuragi can lane against the Viper. He can spam out the Dark Path, right?
Look at this. All 3 cores are coming bottom to kill Collapse. And then Taiga's there too. Collapse is like, guys, leave me alone, please. Mira shows up, wants to keep him and his Collapse Underlord alive. Running across the bridge.
Got one more Spirit's
got
a hit. He hit it.
And the burn down, it's enough. Taiga, because he's already level 5, even without getting that XP rune. Those kills mid end up mattering. He is going to get ran down there, but they managed to find the Underlord finish. There's still an XP rune up on the left side of the map.
By the way, Yuragi's chasing down the Toro.
He just wants to punish this guy. Gets him with the root. Now Kitrak shows up, pops the CM ulti. Yuragi, if they can get this kill on him, it would be so enormous. They try and finish him off, but he barely survives. Collapse now shows up, spots him there as he heads up towards high ground, tries to dark pack, pounce away, gets out of trouble. What's happening?
I don't think the human brain is fast enough to keep up with everything that's going on in these games. So I guarantee you, not even the players can keep up with the speed of the game. They're just playing and making their own decisions for themselves. And I think they're having a lot of fun. This does look like a lot of fun.
I mean, yeah, and MC...
Yep. There's a dust. What are you doing, my friend?
I don't know. Pro strike. Taiga shows up now. He has level 6. Dive through.
Right.
Egg down. MC living. They go through the gate. They want to get away. They say, please.
Can he
leave
make
me
it?
alone. Laurel
Oh!
doesn't make it through the gate in time.
That was like 0.1 seconds.
He's going to die. MC Tippy Taiga. Dude, these teams, I don't know what is happening. Look at Yuragi. He's chasing Yatoro again. Through the jungle he goes. Trying to find this kill onto PL. Not willing to dive under the tier 2 tower, though. Now, this is just silly. That's fair. What's happening? Dude,
amongst all this chaos and all this destruction, the game is still even. Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow all of this has equaled out to an even game.
Well, it's weird, though, because, like, so BZM super broke. This Tinker has been handled, and he's actually right now smoking and doing Ancients with laser, and it's Taiga that's instead the one that's picked up a lot of that farm, and he's almost on par right now with the Tinker. He does get pulled back in by Mira, but the dive away, and it'll keep him alive. But yeah, BZM, he's trying to catch back up farming, while Yuragi keeps on running right into Yatoro and putting the pressure on him.
But I will say, Taiga playing a hero that benefits from net worth really well. And yeah, I think his hero is almost of equal importance as far as like what they both do for this game as the Tinker. So if they split net worth, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because they're both good at killing illusions. Neither of these teams have a good egg killer. Viper is going boosted travel, so he has no attack speed. They're gonna have a hard time dealing with Taiga's damage if he's survivable enough.
I mean, right before Yuragi got that XP up top, Taiga was tied for the highest level in the game, and he still is right up there at the top right now. And this is a hero that does insane amounts of damage with that farm. Now, they are going to connect on this leash and going to pop the gate, try and make it through in time.
The gate on a gate.
Manage to escape. He does.
He used his gate next to the other gates.
He couldn't get through the other one, apparently. He knew he would have died if he tried to.
Yep.
Mira. The chase is on. They find both of these heroes, and Miposhka pops ulti. Taiga gonna pop the egg. Which one's stronger? I think the Supernova, and Miposhka has to back out. God.
All right.
Mayhem.
So Tinker now has... Oh, he's blinking on top of him. BCM, he really wants Laurel. Not gonna happen.
God, I love that he can't blink once he's taking damage. It's so nice.
Yeah. But he did just pick up that blink dagger. Now we're feeling it. Rotation comes to bottom lane with Mira. Boots of travel are available for Laurel if he wants to make rotation here. See what happens. But on top lane, that's Aura.
Find him. Down low. And... oh, he's out of mana! Oh my god. But missiles. It's enough. Level 4 on those missiles. It gets enough for the kill. While Collapse is taking this tower.
You really want to do this, BZM?
Oh my god, BZM, no! That's not what they wanted. Now MC, he's gonna pop Epicenter. Does he have enough damage? It doesn't quite look like it. Yuragi shows up after Epicenter, which was stolen by the Rubik. Now Taiga shows up. He doesn't have mana for egg. He didn't even have egg available. OG just throwing bodies into the meat grinder.
That TP from BZM was so ambitious. TP'd right into the middle of them, gets caught out, dies out. I think OG thought that fight would go a lot differently, and it could have if they didn't kill the Tinker right away, or Tinker didn't die right away, rather. So, really good fight there for Spirit. Now taking the gold lead. All it takes is one decisive fight to get the net worth advantage. But I noticed in this patch either, you don't build very big gold leads. Normally it sits around 6, 7K. That's kind of been the trend, unless you're like relentlessly feeding. So they're gonna start for now. There's a lot of map to farm, probably why you can't get these big gold leads early on. And it's anyone's game for sure. So we'll just have to see how these fights go.
Well, they have Egg back up again. They find Collapse right at the start. Paposhka popping the ulti on the other side. Mira is there. What can they do? Taiga has that dive. There's the Egg on the side. CM ulti still doing so much. But after the Egg is down, they have to back away. BZM trying to play a little bit of cleanup there. Has to TP away immediately. Can they get the lift in time? Not quite. So they don't manage. Oh, he didn't have it off cooldown yet. Taiga dives out, tries to escape. Team Spirit running with a lot of energy now. Taiga tries to back away. Oh, the Sunray, it's not going to keep him alive here as they chase and find Tinker. Enough. Tinker 2 is going to fall. Team Spirit, they are getting everything that they need right now. And Collapse runs through the gate to try and keep the mid-wave push, but now he's in trouble. He might just go down too. MC respawn, runs at Collapse, kills him. Gave the free kill to him as he went through the gate. This is how Dota is supposed to be played. You might not like it, but this is peak performance. They find Laurel, break his TP.
All I can think about right now is, like, why did they pick Tinker? Like, this change to the Blink Dagger makes this hero look unplayable.
Oh, yeah.
It literally is unplayable. Tinker was good because you can keep spamming your blinks, but now that they changed it so it mutes the item for 3 seconds, which means if you refresh it, that doesn't do anything.
True.
It's still muted. So he gets clipped by one little spell. Normally he would have blinked out and got 6, 7 more rounds of spells off there. He doesn't get any off. He's bootless. Do you just have to buy boots on Tinker now? Is that what it comes to? Do you need phase boots on Tinkers so you can reposition to rearm?
Yeah,
this hero looks real bad right now.
I mean, that or like
Got Thoro though.
Oh god, I can't even talk for a second. They just run right in. They can't quite blow him up. And yeah, that right there, you see, like he didn't go for another round of it, too afraid that like something could go wrong. I don't even know. Yuragi tries to run away. Mira, the lift a little bit off the mark in terms of trying to catch him with that Dark Pact, but there is great vision over here actually. Yuragi's still being chased by this creep as up top Taiga dealing with Collapse. Can they set up on him? I mean, he's going to know that there's vision here now, but won't matter.
Alright, I need to check out.
Do it.
So BZM Tinker. I was just seeing what his win rate is. I feel like I see him lose a lot, but he's currently 1 and 2 with it right now, so he's been winning some games. But this patch, I'm not entirely sure. Probably, this might be his first game on Tinker this patch, I would imagine.
Right. So we're averaging about 2 kills a minute. 15 to 19 at 17 minutes.
Not bad. Want to add another one to that list?
I think we're about to. Okay, he goes in. And then Burrow Strike stolen. Giving up Burrow Strike kind of hurts. It's a good spell for Mira.
Mira's having a hell of a game. He's 5 and 4, but on a mega kill streak.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny, actually. He literally was 0 and 4, I guess, and then went to 5 and 4. What a guy.
Dude, and Taiga is building all these big team items. He's almost got a pipe. That feels like a really big pickup. Already has the mech done. Is there something similar? I guess that Underlord has one now. That's probably why a lot of their fights have been going so good recently. And then picking up the Sanj. He disassembled the Vanguard and went into it after. Yeah. Oh. And Collapse is going to go Bloodstone eventually. So disassembling Arcanes and then having that VIP booster. That's a build that I think we've been seeing more often recently.
On the Underlord?
Well, on just like these big tanky offlaners with like magic damage, they go Bloodstone to try and sustain their mana pool and like survive through fights.
All right.
It's weird.
We'll see if it works. I need to check what did they change to Bloodstone to make offlaners want that item.
I think it's just like everybody's still building Vanguard, Arcanes.
Oh, they didn't change Bloodstone at all in the big patch. Okay.
They made it
Same
cheaper, and like you can get Perseverance into it. Or is that right? No, not Perseverance. Yeah, it's just a Soul Booster.
All right, we'll see how it ends up paying out for them. I know they changed it so one of them's passive now.
Right.
Was that the Eternal Shroud?
Yes.
Active. Okay.
Yeah. Bloodstone no longer has the Aether Lens build up into it. That's the other big switch up that they have. But yeah,
that was off-terrain core.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, no. I'm getting it all busted up in my head. I don't know. We'll see if it's cool.
I control F Bloodstone in the patch and there's nothing.
Okay.
So, they changed off-terrain.
Oh my god. Yuragi, is he gonna get soloed here by this? Gets away for the moment. Finding him there. Do they have to lift the lift? It's not gonna happen. Dude, Maposhka, a god on these CM ultis, but back towards mid. Laurel, he goes down too. We had enough time for a little intermission to talk about Bloodstone, and then that was enough time for 2 kills more to happen.
That was the longest pause we had in a while now. He just finished his Agnum Scepter now.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is an item that can be dispelled.
Oh, BZM.
Is why I never like it, but it does give you double magic resist.
Oh god. That was scary.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are
And then they
scanning.
get out with Mira too. But you said you do like it or don't like it? Sorry.
I don't like the active ability. I think the passives it gives you are pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's just, the disarm's cool, but it can be dispelled by Dark Pact and BKB and Manta and everything. BCM gets caught. This is just life of Tinker nowadays. You just can't get caught as a Tinker anymore.
Yeah.
Tinker is now a hero where if you get someone sneezes in your direction, you die. Whereas before, you could just like outplay people, abuse the mechanic of blinking around even while taking damage. It's hard. I think BZM with so many Tinker games is not used to this change.
Right. No, it's a possibility. Yeah. Any like random. I saw like a Viper illusion hit him and it broke his passive, or it broke his blink dagger. Super annoying to deal with.
Well, the corrosive skin is just gonna apply, right?
Right. Good track. He is gonna die. MC still in the area. He's trying to build into an Aghanim Scepter of his own on the Sand King. But starting to look more and more like we might end up with a 1-1 series here. Are you feeling like Team Spirit are starting to create that separation and really pull ahead a bit?
You trying to curse them right now or what?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
I'm starting to see right now, actually, as we get a gate going into the top lane, I'm starting to see more and more of why this Viper was better than I thought it would be. Because I forgot that the Blink Dagger muted now, and it didn't just like go on cooldown. So the fact that if you just run in there with Viper, and if Tinker ever casts a spell, he can't blink forever. He just literally can't blink forever while casting spells here, which will make him really easy to run down and kill. So this matchup's a lot better than it used to be, which I guess a lot of matchups versus Tinker are now a lot better than they used to be.
Right.
With either way, sorry. It's definitely huge. Because we're going to do a Tormentor here. But is Spirit controlling this game? Absolutely. I feel like it's a very difficult game right now for OG to win. They got to find some type of open line.
Well, Laurel being brought very, very low, and Yadro trying to finish it off himself. Mira comes in, and it gets a CM shard in towards mid. The battle's breaking out. Egg on one side, Maposhka, Laurel, Yadro all try and take it out, and they'll be able to. So a nice combination coming from Spirit in time to defend the mid lane.
Yeah, great play there by Spirit. OG, you saw like the need for them to want to do something.
Yeah.
And I think the reason we're not seeing a lot of teams make comebacks in this patch right now is because they don't know what to do. I don't even necessarily know what to do either, right? It's such a new patch. The map is so big. If you look at the old patch and how they came back into games, You had thousands, literally thousands of hours of watching tape, figuring out how to play the map in a losing position. They don't have that. You've got to play the map so much differently. They also don't have Tinker anymore.
Oh,
but nothing new there.
Every time he shows on the map, this like Underlord gank train of a Fiend's Gate also comes in. Yeah, it's pretty devastating. This is despair mode for BZM. He's like, God, why did I choose to play this hero?
This might be the last game he plays this hero for a while.
Yeah.
It's official. You heard it here first. Tinker is dead.
Yeah.
This hero is so bad now.
Or at the very least, it's gonna need to like be ban Viper every single time you play against it. Because God, like even missiles randomly like thrown out there, it just destroys it. Your own spells work against you.
There's probably lots of things that are gonna counter Tinker that you didn't think of before.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the other day. I was like playing Nyx, and I was playing versus Medusa, and it's like Nyx doesn't really counter Medusa anymore because you don't literally you don't burn mana anymore. So
yeah.
some of these matchups that you thought you knew, you thought were good before, they can just completely change with a couple of reworks here and there. And I think Tinker's definitely one of those heroes with this not being able to blink around the way he used to. A lot of matchups just got a lot worse for him.
Fair enough. Well, BZM has to blink back. He can still hit creeps very well, that's for dang sure, as it looks like they're going to attempt to take this fight. Laurel jumps in. BZM, he's in a good position, very far away from everybody else. Taiga throws out that Sunray, keeping Yuragi alive, and that Supernova in a really weird position. Oh, Burrow straight through for the save! Oh, it was so close. MC almost made the ultimate save, but the Burrow Strike steal breaks his TP, and that is 3 dead. Oh, man. Oh, that was close.
Yeah. I think another reason why PL got a lot stronger, you know how I was talking to you the other day and how I think my first impressions of the patch were Sage and Yasha's busted? Because every single stun in the game has been reduced in duration. Add status resistance on top of that. Now your stuns just tickle, and PL's a hero that has never ever wanted to buy a BKB.
Right.
So you can go straight into this S and Y with the BKB nerfs, and you can feel really strong.
No, absolutely. You know, I'm kind of thinking about not just the status resistance with that, but like in this game in particular, the Shiva's Guard, normally a great item to sort of have for reducing that attack speed. It doesn't care about SAS resistance, obviously, if you just got that aura going around. Taiga had it queued up, and he was going to build it, but then saw that Tinker had it, and Tinker using this a lot to farm creeps. He can't be in the middle of the fight, right? He can't be standing out there, so they're not getting the Shiva's aura on any of these heroes. That might have made the difference for that egg.
How do you play Tinker now? Because, like, the strength of this was, yeah, you just blink in, rearm, blink out. Keep doing that. I guess you still kind of have to do it, but he needs a BKB more than ever right now.
Yeah.
So he can actually get into these fights. They don't have an answer for BKB at the moment, as Yatoro went for a straight Bloodthorn, by the way. Just Fusel, SNY, Bloodthorn. Damn. Normally you see the heart. This is like the super aggressive route.
Right.
As opposed to having any defenses. But I feel like he feels 15k ahead. He's playing PL. Damage output has been minimal at best for OG, so...
Just look at the map right now. Team Spirit, they're knocking on Ochi's door. Everybody is gone. They're all farming the other side of the map. They're like, we don't want to be in our base. We don't want to deal with this. Leave us alone. But they have creeps. They got to deal with this creep wave eventually. And they are going to try and kill that one. That means backdoor protection should be back up again in just a moment here, because they don't have another creep wave. So yeah,
buybacks on Slark and Enchantress only at the moment. And I think if you're gonna win fights as OG, it's gonna be a base defense with buybacks.
Right. Yeah, that feels like it's what it has to be. But and at least there's gonna be a place where, like, you know, Tinker can kind of stand strong. Oh no. Oh god. All right, he's doing the rearm blink out. Just don't attack when it's happening. That's the key.
Yeah. he uses a nice little trick of you can literally use Shiva's guard while teleporting.
Yeah.
Cool little mechanic. Same with Armlet as well.
Very cool.
A couple other items.
Well, the Underlord Bloodstone is done. So a bunch of health, a bunch of mana, spell, life, steal. And then if you were running low on mana, you can pop it, and you'll heal back up your mana. Pretty hype.
Yeah, the last change to Bloodstone was in 32E.
Okay.
Duration went from 6 to 5. Other than that, unchanged. The nosedive onto the Phoenix.
Well, will not pop egg for that, obviously. So they kill off Taiga, and now looking for another tier 2 tower to take. Spirit, they have gone 1-1 in all of their series so far. This would be the first loss for OG if Spirit can close this game out at a 15k gold lead. And OG, they're just trying to dodge as much as possible, get into a couple of these BKBs. How much does that change things when you have a BKB on Slark and a BKB on Tinker?
Radiant's middle tower is under
I think
attack.
Tinker will now be able to play his hero a bit more,
Okay.
which is it's huge for Tinker for sure, absolutely massive. So he needs to get this as soon as possible. And I think OG realized they can't fight until they have this BKB onto the Tinker, and he'll be able to do a lot of work with it for sure.
Yeah.
He just needs to be able to get into the fights and do the damage, and he has to do a lot of damage this game. We have an Agnum Scepter as well on the Sand King. I don't know if a lot of the people out there have been able to see the new change to this one. No longer makes it so you have a long burrow strike, but while you're sandstormed, it sends out random burrow strikes in every direction. It is incredibly powerful, especially when you're playing against a PL.
It is sort of that kind of RNG element to it that
is, yeah.
exists with like CM ulti, you know, as Yuragi.
Exactly.
Tries to get away. Has
Got a
another Dark Pact
BKB.
soon. Also has ulti. Gonna pop it now, hit a couple of times, and then TP out of there.
He slapped Mira once and then TP'd out.
Like to see that.
Give me that agility.
But did have to pop his BKB for that. So pretty annoying. His BZM farms up and is going to have his BKB completed. Okay, they're online right now.
Yeah, and they're
they go
TPing
for a kill?
onto MC. There's no BKB on this Viper. Can they set up for it? But the portal, they're all coming. Team
Yeah.
Spirit's hard again.
You know, if MC does just pop Sandstorm, though, in a spree of illusions for PL, it wouldn't be that bad. Sounds kind of nice, actually.
No, it's huge. I think he might need a BKB as well to really make this build work so he doesn't die in the middle of Sandstorm.
Right.
But they have answers to the PL. This wasn't early pick PL, so it wasn't super early this game. It was early enough, though. There's counters on OG. You can deal with his PL, in theory.
Can they take down Collapse? The spell lifesteal is good, but he didn't have
Bloodstone?
Firestorm going, and it wasn't going to be enough. And Laurel now showing up. Tries to catch onto one, has MC caught, but who's catching who? Have to back away.
Eggs down.
Get track, Force Staff down to the low ground. Maybe a chance here for Spirit to make some magic happen, although with Tinker spamming out a couple of spells, willing to play far forward, Mira misses on the epicenter. BZM playing around his timings quite well. And able to get the blink back and away. Still, they take a good chunk of magic damage. MC still waiting for an opportunity. Burrow strikes the low ground, runs into a creep wave, and Laurel right on top of him. Has to TP out. Do they have a way to break it? No
Yeah,
bash.
it's called damage.
Yeah, that's just way too much. Holy moly.
Don't need to break it when you can kill him in less than 3 seconds with the Bloodthorn available there. So what is this? PL has Shard queued up. What the hell does this do now? Adds an active ability juxtapose. Renders Phantom Last invisible for 8 seconds. Oh, like the old
It's a
one.
doppelwalk.
Yeah. Duplicate image can confuse enemies. Movement speed is increased by 15% during this invisibility. That's cool. That is the old... It used to be the old doppelganger.
Yeah. That was, I think,
the doppelwalk,
the
right?
patch that I started playing Dota, it was when that one was removed. It was when PL got Doppelganger. I think that was the first patch I started playing Dota.
I was playing a lot of Dota back when the Doppelwalk was available. I was
You
playing a
enjoy
lot
it?
of PL back then too.
Disgusting. BZM Sees him. They want to go on to Yadoro. Has that Aegis. How many burrow strikes are they going to get? Are they going to get lucky? They're trying to find him. Not a burrow strike is hit. Not a single one. 4,200 gold down the drain. Not doing a damn thing for MC. He does get 4-step back into the base. But can he do anything on the second salvo? BZM trying to spam out what he can with this Shiva's guard and everything else. They do have egg back up again now. Already, Taiga building up those fire spirits.
They can get an opening.
Burrow strike in, now looking for those connections. Does hit a couple of them with egg at the ready. Do they want to go in? It's just Sunray down, finding on the backlines. Maposhka starting to die, but no, they don't have any burrow strikes to save the egg. MC was off to the side, couldn't get there in time, and now popping the epicenter turns onto Mira and Laurel. Laurel is not taking that much damage, and in fact,
Tinker's gonna die too.
Tinker kills him off. And Team Spirit, they're still sitting comfy, cool as a cucumber, hitting buildings, taking towers, and looking to end this game. Oh, MC, he gets found, but the Glimmer keeps him alive. And then the back away takes a PL illusion of their own.
So I thought this peel would start being OP because of the Ags, but none of these peels are even getting the Ags, and it doesn't seem like it even matters.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's kind of like just the cherry on top, you know? It's like, oh, at least I have a useful Ags now at some point in the game. And Toro just gonna sit here in front of everyone. What can you do to this man? He's got an Aegis. He's got 3.6k HP with status resistance. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, indeed. Man, yeah, this game very much running into some issues for OG as it gets later and later, which is not what I was anticipating happening. I thought that their lineup was going to become that much stronger. But Tinker,
yeah, what can you do at this point in the game? Like, you have this 1.8 second stun on Burrow Strike. That's reduced by 30 or 20% now. 30 used to be the old Saint Josh. That one was really fun, but 20% reduced on that one as well. So you're stunning for like 1.5 seconds on this guy. That's not going to be enough to burst him.
No.
And that's your only stun as well.
Well, they can try again here. They have Sand King BKB done. Burrow strike.
If you hit the Burrow.
That was...
Watch your Turo get stunned here. Surely one of these will hit him. There it is. Oh, mini stunned.
Wow.
Wow. Literally a mini stun.
All right, Tinker gonna spam out spells, but they're so freaking tanky. Sunray now stolen. All right, they get on the back line. Maposhka, try and kill him off. CM ulti going to town, doing some good deeps there. MC rolls on in, finds him for the moment. That's enough for the kill, but has to burrow strike away from Yadoro, and that ends the Sandstorm. That ends the burrow strikes. They don't do anything anyways. E-Blade to try and keep Kittrack alive. But again, they're just tickling. It's so much damage reduced with this pipe online, with the natural magic resistance. With Heart, they're chilling.
They've got Glimmer Capes as well on the supports, so yeah, it's not easy. And you definitely have the Boots of Bearing on the Crystal Maiden. You have that lot of regen. She ended up going down that fight, but the 15 health regen on support. They're just tickling him at this point. If they want to kill anyone, it has to be a hard commitment to bursting. But you don't have the lockdown for it.
No.
That's the issue here. You just have this one Sand King stun. And then you pray to the RNG lords that Sandstorm can chainstone them with the Aghanims, but that has not really been working out.
Yeah. It's been a little bit tough, that's for sure. And... oh, I wonder if they're thinking Roche is still 2 minutes away before it's capable of respawning. Yeah, this game feels very out of reach for OG. After a really solid game number 1, we've still had a very entertaining game number 2 here. 53 kills, very high octane action coming in. But I think Team Spirit, the path is clear for them.
In Yatoro we trust.
True.
Just follow him around, support him, and he will win you the game. As the doppelganger, juxtapose, sorry, there's been like 5,000 different terminologies for this hero. Juxtapose now is online, so he gets like a free Shadow Blade basically with this one.
Yeah. Pretty nifty. Taiga is farming. Almost got caught by Collapse there. But doesn't quite connect. There is a free Tormentor on the Dire side of the map. They also have one on Radiant, but everybody on Dire already has their Aghanim Shard.
The Tormentor value past the first... Honestly, past the first one goes down drastically.
Yeah.
At this point in the time, you don't want to go back to your side of the map just to kill a Tormentor. There's no way.
No, not
and
at
the
all.
Tormentor's designed in a way which, okay,
Oh,
instantly silence next.
big plays. They do keep him alive for a moment. Yuragi pops that
He has no
death shroud,
buyback.
but
He bought a BKB,
he's
he
dead.
didn't use it.
That's pretty rough. Yuragi out of mana, has to jump back to get back home, but Team Spirit, they are going to get mega creeps. They are going to try and close this one out right now. Taiga ended up getting his TP canceled and is now running back home, trying to escape, but I think that they're going to cut him off here at the side. Poshka runs right into him. The dive is out, and the Sunray being thrown out from Rubik. Mira, they are going to take this Tormentor. The game is breaking, absolutely falling apart as they're trying to summon some units and, well, ready to maybe go on in and end this one.
Wait, Underlord's taunt slices a pizza?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's great. Why have I not seen that before?
Gotta play more Underlord.
Why would I play that hero?
I like this hero. He's good. Look at him. Look at his Bloodstone. How strong is that? Look at him.
I'm not a huge fan of just walking around the map as an aura bot.
Well, you know.
Not for everyone.
How your pub's been going recently, by the way?
Terribly.
21,000 gold lead, and time to walk it on down mid. They jump in with Yuragi. Do not find anybody. Illusions beating at them. The real PL isn't even there. This is absolute despair mode at the moment. Sunray out from Taiga. They need to find a good fight if they can, but keeping people under control is very difficult. MC ready to jump in. Burrow Strike connects onto two. Epicenter out. A good couple of stuns coming from that Sunray, or rather the Sandstorm.
Best fight I've seen from them yet.
It's not going to be enough, though, I don't think. And BZM, ooh, barely gets out of there before the hits come in. They drop down the portal. Collapse comes back through it. Now he's got damage reduction. They turn onto Taiga, find that kill. Broken on Solar, killed on Edge. The buybacks galore, but the Hex is there. They have an E-Blade to try and keep Tinker alive, but there will be no escape. Triple kill for Yadro, and the game number 2 ends as game number 1 did, with the PL getting a rampage, because, yeah, that's just what this game is now. Don't let people pick PL.
That's literally the exact same ending, huh? PL just fountain diving, getting rampages at the end.
Unbelievable.
Well, only thing I